Lady got mad at me for not helping, even after I told her I don't work here. She decided I was an employee. I have never worked a retail shift in my life. I was just killing time after work. Black pants, plain polo, basket in hand, completely minding my business. She appeared out of nowhere, asked me where some item was. I smiled and said, "Sorry, I don't work here." That was my first mistake, apparently. She looked at me like I had just canceled her vacation, like I had personally offended her entire existence. "Well, you're standing here, aren't you?" I actually laughed out loud. I genuinely thought she was being sarcastic. She was dead serious. Suddenly, I'm the reason society is failing. I'm lazy, I'm rude, I'm part of the problem, all because I was standing in an aisle, wearing a polo shirt, after a long shift at my actual job. I tried one more time, calm voice, simple words. "Ma'am, I do not work here. I am a customer, just like you." She crossed her arms, looked me up and down, and then said something I was not ready for. "Then why are you dressed like that?" I paused. I looked down at my outfit. I looked back up at her, and I said, "Because my job also requires clothes." She went silent. Exactly 2 seconds. Then she stormed off, announcing she was going to find my manager. The manager I don't have. At the store I've never been paid by. In the job I absolutely do not have. I kept shopping, grabbed what I needed, moved to the next aisle. 5 minutes later, I heard a familiar voice getting louder. I turned around. There she was, on the complete other side of the store, cornering an actual employee, pointing directly at me from across the aisle, like I was a fugitive. The employee walked over slowly, looked at me, looked back at her, took a breath and said, "Yeah, he really doesn't work here." Not a single apology, she just turned around and walked away. Like I had somehow tricked her, like wearing clothes in public was a personal attack against her. I finished my shopping, checked out, drove home, and I still think about the confidence it takes to argue with a stranger about where they work.